Flip the Krogan.
Excuse me?
Anyways, ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillian today, along with...
Fierce and mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Dervin Lord, the grumpy Koopa armorer.
And
along
welcome
with
back
a cup
to
of Mustard's Fury.
And welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. And I just realized that in my haste I forgot to change the freaking title again.
Oh, jeez. What are we going to mislabel to this time?
There, just going to skip the snazzy title. It's the third category. Super Mario. Of course, there's so many Mario games. It needs the freaking needs the specific letter after it to identify it. There. Okay, and Aurora just spoke about that. Well, yeah, welcome back to Mario. Yeah, here we have another one of these. Somehow she keeps getting away with sending letters. I wouldn't be surprised. There's two potential reasons for this. The first is that she's managing to sneak them around Bowser somehow to a post box or something. Or he actually lets her send letters because, well, the one thing with Bowser is that he is in love with Peach and all of that, huh?
Yeah. I kind of wonder if there's also something else going on there, considering from my own little bit of personal research, I know that Peach has her own magic.
True. That was... just bounced it off her forehead. That was the original reason that he kidnapped her in the very first Mario game. Which I had only story in the manual or something. And yeah, we've got the fifth dome unlocked, which I think is the last one. There isn't room for another one on here anyways. And yeah, we need 26 more stars before we can get to the finale of the game. But first, we've got a new galaxy in the kitchen, so let's head over there.
I'm so strange. Say what you said again, Captain.
What, did we have a new galaxy in the kitchen?
Yes. No. I hope you realize how strange that is.
Well, considering everything in here is bigger than us, I'd say it's not too strange at all.
Yeah. Okay, let's go have a look at this.
But everything is bigger than us.
When
the heck have you ever been inside a house smaller than yourself?
As a Krogan, probably all the time.
Alright, we've got the floating fortress.
Thank you for that mental image, Derby. Of basically, you know when those comics and cartoons, you have a dog that is way too big for its doghouse, but the doghouse is basically on its shoulders.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that. I'm familiar with the YouTube videos where you see a dog stuck in the dog door.
Wait, what did you say?
The dog stuck in the dog door?
Okay,
on YouTube?
stop.
What did you hear?
I had to ask for the... He had a bit of a sound distortion when he said that, so it sounded like he said something else. That starts with an F.
What? Oh, good God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Again, this was due to a audio mess up at the very bad timing.
Oh, good. Oh, this is not that kind of stream, and I don't have that kind of mouse during this kind of stream.
That reminds me of something, but I'll say that in a bit. Let's see. Aurora, Bada Joe. Well. Anyways, how are you, Aurora? Should have asked that earlier. Let's see. This here's a floating fortress. We call it Buoy Base. But nobody's using it right now, so we're just here for upkeep. There we go, but it's responding for a second. And yes, these are quite little gearheads. Guess what would happen if we blew up that other water? Wait. Come on, guess. Give up? The tower in the middle of the water would float right up to the surface.
And what are we gonna do?
That very same thing, of course.
Yeah, oh, I forgot. What I was to say is, I imagine something similar with Derby, but yeah, basically, Derby tries to enter a tiny house, but he also ends up having a house on his shoulder,
Torpedo
on
Ted.
top of his head.
Okay.
I didn't
Gotta
realize the
lure that
bomb-bombs
into
came
here.
in. That variety.
In those, there are probably many Mario mobs I've never seen.
Yeah, and there are some pretty obscure ones as well.
But here's the thing. I only played 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I only played like
Okay.
I only played like the old Nintendo 64 Super Mario and like remakes of that, and the 3DS version of Super Mario.
There we go.
I've seen a little bit of 64 for one of my younger brother had one.
Yeah.
I always looked a little bit, but wasn't for me. Other ones I may only be familiar with from the cartoon series, and of course people on some rare occasion popping up on some meme video and such.
Actually, since it technically counts, I've also played the one. I'm not sure if it's a Yoshi's Adventure or, but it's like the one where it's like Mario is a little baby and you mainly play as Yoshi.
Yeah, that's Yoshi's Island. Also, Green Star. Okay, I'd completely forgotten about the existence of these things. But yeah, getting out of here real quick. But yeah, the thing I wanted to say earlier is that, well, let's just say that anyone in the Netherlands who is in the business of breeding animals should probably make doubly sure that they know their English, because the Dutch word for breeding is fokken. And that sounds very much like another English word, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody heck. Also,
So,
shout out to this.
Aurora, my neck hurts, but I'm okay. How about you three? Doing pretty well. Bit annoyed that we
As
had
well.
to delay the stream, but yeah.
Yeah, also
Pretty
doing
good.
well.
yeah, I wasn't comfortable with the uncertainty as well, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I just glad if we did get to stream, but I was getting a bit stressed over. If I knew when we start, that's fine. But when we get several delays over and over, I guess if I wonder, okay, can I do anything while I wait, or it's been
Yeah.
one of those things like, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Let's see. You rescued a green power star. These stars have a special power. Ask the green Lumas about them. After all, they will then transform into green power stars someday.
Oh, right, I
Okay.
remember reading that fact that the freaking Lumas are the kind of go supernova.
Question: are the green stars?
To my knowledge, not really, or not in real life at least. Let's see. Thank you for helping me. I'm a guardian of the Trial Galaxies. To restore the doorway, we will need the power of 2 others like me. Okay, so to get access to the Trial Galaxies, which are probably going to be a higher difficulty, we need more green stars.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but those are going to be more hidden around. There's probably somewhere where we can get hints about them and such. But for now, let's go do that level again and do the actual main star on that.
Yeah, and I just realized something. I know there are brown stars,
Yeah.
but when you think about it, when you think about fire, brown usually not it.
Yeah, there's probably something more specific with the gases that that are burning to cause that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the reason that stars have different colors is because, well, there's different matter being burned.
Yeah.
And
That's actually why I liked Mass Effect a little bit, because you get to learn a little bit about space stuff. It is actually somewhat true.
Yeah. Kind of makes me wonder. Okay, in fantasy we've seen purple fire, green fire, and all that, but never brown fire.
yeah. Purple and green fire is actually possible. It's just you need specific gas. You need to burn specific gases for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we ever see any brown suns in Mass Effect, but I do know that it does mention brown dwarf stars, at least.
Yeah.
Those are stars. And they're browns, though. I think
But it
these
does also
stars-
mention like brown dwarf planets that didn't quite make it and stuff like that too.
I think I recall at least one planetary description saying something like that. That it was a star that failed to form.
Yeah.
There. It's just a bunch of these. What do we have? Okay, nothing special there. That's just, well, the filler bits from the rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Man, the
see.
wheel.
Aurora, they're making Mario into relativistic kill missiles. Well, he is getting launched through space, so... Oh, there we go. Was a bit too early with that.
Actually, I just realized something, but we may not really seen too much brown flame. I think there's been some games that had something like that, just they never called it that.
Yeah.
Just brown fire or brown flame.
Brown.
Right. Oh, bloody heck. Brown flame. There we go. It doesn't really sound impressive, does it?
True, it would probably... If you were to see a brown flame, you would instantly assume it must stink as all high hell, huh? Because you probably
I
think
would-
that's just shit's on fire, quite literally.
Yeah.
I would think I went for Earth Magic at first, but it would depend on the color of brown.
Maybe it makes sense.
Let's see. I'm just doing a quick search. What causes brown dwarfs as color? There. The brown in brown dwarf was meant to name a color between red and black. To the naked eye, most brown dwarfs would appear to be magenta.
Okay, that's
So if I look what is basically purple. Okay.
The smallest of the dwarfs, of the suns and such. Magenta or purple, with others in different colors depending on their temperature. Okay.
so they are not brown.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, that's
That actually explains a lot.
yeah, but also feels like a bit of a false advertisement in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe. It could also be that it's... It could probably dive into quite a bit of a rabbit hole with this, but let's actually continue the game. Who left those water shooters on? Hey, would you give that valve over there a twist and turn them off? Yep. Clicked once too many. Okay. At least we've got good warning of when they're going to shoot, because, well, if we get hit, we're going all the way to the bottom. Oh, hello there.
And if this is like certain Mario games, then you might want to be careful, because all damage has been a thing in Mario.
Yeah. There we go. Push that in, and that gets this started. Okay.
Mario basically turned himself into a screwdriver.
Yep. Okay. Actually, we can use you to shortcut, I think. Oop.
If you bounce off that other wall to the left, maybe.
Or that.
Or that.
Nope, wrong direction.
Oh.
Meant to do this here. There we go.
Don't jump off the map yet. We're not done with you. Oh, have a nice
I'm
fall.
kind of curious. I'm kind of curious how fast people can speedrun this game. There we go.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody could finish this in a day.
Oop. Let's see. There's 3 more of these blue star chips around. Up there's one of them. Okay.
Yeah, from a distance,
Okay.
those little bits floating off in the edge there kind of look like Legos.
Yeah, they're harmless,
Just little top
but a bit annoying maybe. Yep. Okay, that'll just deploy more of them. So that is a bit of a waste of time to go after that. Now, where is number 5 then?
I think I said this before, I'm not really into speedrunning, and I have seen some...
Up there.
It can be impressive,
Yep.
but many speedrunners I feel like are... kinda...
Too much with it.
Yeah, report that they actually making the games crash and such.
Yeah.
Or in some strange cases, if I remember right, I think I've seen some gave games bad rating just because they could not speedrun it.
Yeah, at that point you're just
Like-
being a dick. Like, sure, it's nice that you enjoy your hobby and all that, but judge a game on its actual values and such, and not just because you can't apply your more specific hobby to it.
Yeah. Like, not all games you can speedrun it. In speedrun, some games you kind of defeat the purpose, like... who will enjoy speedrunning a visual novel? Like, that's not what it's about.
Yeah,
Yeah, visual novels are all about the story, though.
Yeah, some of them have gameplay, but still, the main focus is the story.
hello, just pop that thing open. The freaking giant Pokeball. I'll take all of those. Alright. Just gotta steer Mario in the right direction with the water controls. But yeah, we've said this before, but I've got nothing against people wanting to get through games fast and such, and I've done, I guess, a bit of that at times, just with, for example, with the, one of the Mario DS games, New Super Mario Bros. Probably, I have tried to get through the levels as quickly as possible and such, but when you're getting to the point that you're just spending hours upon hours trying to get milliseconds off of your time, yeah, that's just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not into speedrunning for the sake of getting the fastest time. If I'm speedrunning, it's just to get back to a certain point in a game, and then I'm done with it.
Yeah. Yeah, there has also been dramas about it, like, yeah, some people have... not sure if it has been confirmed that they faked it or not.
Yeah, that's been a big problem in the community.
Yeah.
I don't think we had a new chapter opened.
So yeah,
Hello there.
I think many smart people nowadays just gonna stay away from entering speedrunning just because of that, since it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a rather niche thing to begin with. Let's see. I've got a secret, but I'm not telling. Okay.
Well, what do we gotta do to get the secret out of you?
Okay, a red Luma. That already makes him a bit different from the others.
Also, why can we enter that bedroom? That bed looks comfy.
Don't get
let's
any ideas
see.
now.
Was it? We don't have access to this one yet.
I don't need to
let's
get ideas.
see.
I have only long time ago seen bits of a Mario horror fan game. I think it was based on one of those creepypasta ones. I think I might misremember, but I know it was just. I very much gave up on it just from watching the start, where it was basically Mario, Luigi, Peach, and someone in yellow dress. I don't know that princess's name.
Wario.
Princess.
Yeah. Princess Wario. Now that must have been Daisy then. Okay,
There we
I got
go.
it wrong. That's the engine room.
Basically, they were preparing for an orgy. And I was very much, and then the wetlands out and some horse off story. I just felt like, nope.
Yeah.
I just,
Get out and say it. That seems like a parody.
yeah. Again, it was a fan game, I suspect. But one of those moments, just,
Yeah,
okay,
pretty
maybe this kind of more is interesting if I just looked at the title, knew the YouTube and all that back then, and I started watching it, went, nope.
Let's see. Oh, hello. It might get a little rough from here on out, but just do your best and you'll be okay. Oh, wrong button there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I need to redo the audio in here so that the mute button will actually work. And yeah, but I was just hitting the wrong button there.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe pop up in the corner, so you may have to edit that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
let's
mark it.
already did.
All right. But yeah,
You new galaxies.
I would not be surprised if that fan game has been taken down since.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because even if
Old
it's not a
Leaf
porn
Galaxy.
thing.
I don't think it was meant to be a porn thing. They just wanted. I think it was meant to be a horror game, but they also decided to do something like that. It was
Star
basically
Buddies on the
humor of the fandom at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, you reminded me of something because apparently someone has at Nintendo or screwed up and accidentally released a spoiler for the upcoming second Mario movie. I'm not going to mention it, but yeah, it's just funny that someone just managed to muck up there.
Yeah. Most I
Okay.
will say on that is I did a little research on it and I read that Yoshi is supposed to be in the second movie.
Now they put him on the poster, so that's not really much of a spoiler anymore.
No.
Let's see. I'm looking for blue star chips with my brothers, but we haven't found any. They got all this salsa, nothing to eat it with.
I don't know, but there are many good fan games I recall that I heard about, but there has also been, especially in early days, rather bad and questionable fan games.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if I said this before, but I originally thought the first Super Mario movie was like some kind of joke movie.
You mean the live action one?
No, the one with Chris Pratt that played Mario.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not the
Cartoony
first
one.
movie. That's the first
Nope.
animated movie, yes, but not the first movie.
Like the relatively new Super Mario Bros. Movie with like Chris Pratt and I forget what's his name from like Pacific Rim.
But yeah, that one was not a joke, no.
Yeah, I thought it was at first though.
Let's see. I bet you anything you'll find blue star chips around here, Boyoing.
Yeah, I don't know the first movie ever that was live action from. What was it? The 80s?
90s at the least, I think.
Yeah, it was not well received.
Yeah, because it was just absolutely terrible from all I've heard of it.
Yeah, I recall find it a bit amusing and creepy from how young I watched it. But I was kind of neutral to it.
Yeah. I will say though that the way they did Donkey Kong in the Super Mario movie, like that relatively new one, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a Donkey Kong movie next.
Wouldn't be too surprised. Also, apparently some people... Oh, there's one up there. Some people thought that the design of Donkey Kong in his new game, Bonanza, was based on the movie. But no, apparently the Bonanza design predates the movie design. It's actually that they based the movie design on the Bonanza design.
That's kind of amusing.
Also, it's
that
probably...
makes no sense.
Yep. It's probably already more than clear, but this is basically a honey hive mirrored and in autumn instead of spring.
Yeah.
Now, where is that 5th star chip?
Yeah, I think what you said like that makes more sense considering they were probably working at the game and movie at the same time.
Probably.
Where? Okay. Hello. Wake up.
Oops.
Phew, the bunnies from that planet sure like to play. I could sure use a nap right about now. Come here, you.
I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but it's certainly funny looking.
It's some sort of... It looks a bit like an Octorok from Zelda, doesn't it?
I wouldn't actually know on that. Despite my efforts, I have a hard time getting into Zelda games.
Okay.
I tried when I was young, but
Yeah. Like, I have Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, but I have a hard time getting into it.
It is rather old by now, huh? Like, yeah, over 30 years old and such.
I will say this,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to us streaming it. Or if this game goes well, then yes, we will stream the Zelda games, at least the ones we can.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would join for a stream of Ocarina of Time, but I wouldn't play it.
Yep. Okay, I didn't know they would go back normal like that and just hard break.
Yeah, I think I kind of the same. Like, I don't think I could handle playing them rather well, but I would enjoy watching someone play them and be, and in this case, you want to co-commentate with that on them.
Oh, we're already planning for Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, and Phantom Hourglass. I put those in the wrong order. So yeah, we could do Ocarina of Time, maybe Majora's Mask as well at some point. Though most likely through emulator, of course. Also, hello there.
I would say preferably through the Switch, if possible.
There's no Switch version.
Of the ones that is possible with, again. The other ones, I guess we would have to use emulators.
To my knowledge, the... Yep. I might need to look up if they are... They were Nintendo 64 games, and there are a good amount of Nintendo 64 games available with Nintendo Online. So where's this 5th star chip? We found one here, we found one here, one there, and one up there, so there has to be a 5th bunny somewhere.
Also, what was the title of the game again? Wind
Waker.
Okay, it was Wind Waker. But it's for some reason I expected you to mispronounce that.
Okay,
Sure.
Windmaker.
Windbreaker.
Like the hat.
For
It's...
I think both you saw we all have been accidentally mishearing or misspeaking so many times that I'm half expecting it to happen at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically like stuck an extra expectation around here now.
Yeah, I thought it was just the captain, but slowly it's spread.
Yeah.
Infecting me, then infecting Rom, Liz, you. It did not take long at all.
Yeah, me, it's like, it started out with just the old mic being glitchy, and now it turned into the added thing of maybe this mic might make me sound weird.
Yeah,
let's see.
Discord that may have that just one split bad timing. The way it starts one letter like earlier, where you were to say stuck. Discord decided let's add a distortion right there, and it sounded like you said a completely different word, F instead.
There we go.
How that works, I still have no idea, but
Yeah, hence why I had to ask for like, there's no, that must have been Discord. There's no way he said that.
yeah, there's no way I said that.
Yeah, even I was in doubt and had to ask.
If I said that on stream, there's something wrong.
There we
I
go.
would ask, what the heck have you been watching?
Think you can catch me, boing? Okay, for what, like the third time we're chasing a freaking rabbit?
Yeah, actually, my favorite, I would probably not want to know what you've been watching if you've seen something like that.
I wouldn't say it on stream anyway. If I did, then I would be too much of a weirdo.
Oh dear.
Like, we know I'm a weirdo anyway, but not that much of a weirdo.
Oops, gotcha. Okay, they slow down in water. Boing, you got me. Alright, then take this star. There we go. Yep, nicely timed with the area as well. Yep, don't expect me to catch me so easily next time. That's what you said last time, or one of you said last time. Yep.
Let's just call it the
All of
same
these
one.
freaking bunnies look alike. Or they are the exact same.
I bet you it's the exact same bunny, just chasing you around the galaxy, being like, "Hey, catch me!"
Yeah. Okay. Alright then, that is one of these revealed. Now let's take a look at this one. Sea Slide Galaxy. Okay. 3 stars over here. So let's go see.
I misheard this time.
You misheard.
Sea slime.
Well, they
Yeah,
might be here.
Going after Guppy. Alright then. Yep, I'm
And
guessing
I see
that's
my-
Guppy.
Yep. That's not a guppy, that's a shark.
Bit of a Delfino Plaza feel. Okay, yep. That big bully's ruining all our fun. That guy's faster than a torpedo. It's crazy. You're gonna try swimming with a shell. Also, hello, Brainy. We came here to find a power star, but there's something freaky in that water. No way I'm going in.
Oh, that reminds me of something I learned today, I think.
Oh?
Apparently, the Roman Empire tried to bully Netherlands a long time ago. Something about them blocking up a lot of water they were pissed about. So there's, but due to the spirit fiend, the emperor of the time sent its 3 ships. One of them was the biggest and mightiest ship, and that one lost to one Dutch small boat that shot one cannon right into the kitchen and blew up a kettle.
Okay.
And the name of the Dutch ship was the Dolphin.
Okay, if that is actual history, then I'm unaware of it. Though, wasn't the Roman Empire before... like
the Holy
before
Roman Empire.
Canada
Sorry,
sets?
the Holy Roman Empire. I learned it from, I think they called Chat History.
Okay, I discovered that channel recently. I haven't looked up too much of their stuff.
It's one of the newest videos. I think it was a video about basically about unfair wars.
Okay, I'll check that one out after this then. Let's see. This is one awesome loop of ocean, but that big hooligan is causing trouble and keeping us out of it.
I think the YouTube is fun, though some of the jokes do fall a bit flat.
Yeah.
So that's the hooligan that's been causing trouble? Yeah, well, I'll teach him.
Is
Yeah,
that
you-
supposed to be a
but you-
shark or a orca?
I guess a mix of both. So,
Let's go with yeah.
yeah, actually, orcas go after penguins, I believe.
Wait,
So,
it's an orca! Look at this tail fin.
let's see.
It's in the direction you see on a whale.
Okay,
Again,
the
a shark
flap.
would move the tail side to side. That one is moving up and down.
Okay, so yeah, it is an orca slash killer whale then.
I've never seen a orca that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hello there.
It looks so weird.
From here you can see that the ocean is a big ring. Okay, this just sends us back. Okay,
So we're on a water park ocean.
sorta, yeah. Okay, it does sound like we'll need a shell to probably keep up with this guy. And I'm not seeing any nearby. Let's go have a chat. No, who do we have here? You some friend of those penguins? Let's get something clear here, Landwalker. This sea's mine, see? You want it back? Show some gills and make it through 8 rings. Okay. No time limits? Okay. And there's a shell we can pick up.
It almost
Where?
feels like it was probably originally planned to be a shark, but they redesigned it to an orca.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And they left it somewhere in between because they kept the shark teeth clearly.
Even the teeth looks weird for a shark.
I guess you
Yeah.
could maybe describe them as a bit of a combo of the two. A
Yeah.
shorka. Yep, freaking eels again. Nope.
He's definitely not a whale shark, I can tell you that.
Yeah. There. I'm getting Rayman 2 flashbacks.
I haven't really played that series.
We have.
This way, Mario. Okay, but that has a section where you're following a whale for the air bubbles they let go or leave behind.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And apparently he just hit out a star. Okay.
Not bad for a landwalker. Well, I am a fish of my word. The sea's all yours, buddy. Okay, at least they're honorable. Yeah, whales technically don't count as fish yet because they do need air.
They are mammals. They evolved from mammals. So it's not technically, they're all mammals.
Yeah.
That's a very strange fact. But no.
Oh, hello. A race comet.
Wait, you didn't know, Darwin?
Kind of had a suspicion, but let's just say I wasn't actively aware. I didn't really see anything to state it.
Underwater Cosmic Mario race. Okay.
Well, unless you know sharks or fish, right?
No, I knew sharks are fish, obviously.
Good. I met someone who thought sharks were mammals and whales were fish. And they were not adults.
Okay, here we go with this again.
Oh yeah, I did tell them and they were surprised about it.
Yeah. shell racing. Mario, move your butt.
Okay, he gets a blue shell. Okay, speed boosts. I'll take that.
Did you just eat a fish?
Nope. Wait. Okay, we've got the leads. I missed that.
Don't you know Mario doesn't eat fish? Mario eats mushrooms.
Okay, rather short race this time. Probably because, well, there's not much land to race on, huh?
Yeah. Also, okay, I'm not gonna blame Durban on this one, since actually I don't know how much of the cartoon is correct with the series.
Very much not so.
So, no, I guess with the movie, kind of more aligned again with the whole Mario likes pasta.
Well, he is supposed to be Italian and such.
Yeah. Which is funny that in the movie he didn't like mushrooms in his pasta.
Yeah. So, here's the
Fast
thing,
and Speeding
Duri.
Penguin.
One way introduction to Star Wars was thanks to Super Mario cartoon.
How the hell does that work?
And they had one episode in reference to Star Wars.
That actually reminds me of something. Recently for dinner we had like oven pizzas and such. And one of those was one of those mushroom pizzas, and yeah, I have to say that I was really disappointed with that, because maybe we just did it wrong, but yeah, it felt like all of the flavor had gone out of the mushrooms, so they were basically just, yeah, bland sponges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some mushrooms don't handle being frozen well. And also,
Yeah.
before I forget, one of my first phrase introductions into Star Wars was from that Super Mario cartoon, but it was not but it was a altered version of "May the Force be with you."
Yeah.
Made of
May the pasta be with you. And yes, Bowser, called in this cartoon King Koopa, was Darth Vader.
Yeah. The talk of mushrooms kind of reminds me of a thing here where I'm pretty sure it's unique to the place, but in the one town near me, there's a little restaurant open during like spring and summer that they have like little deep fried mushrooms.
Ooh.
It's going to take a while to get the cannon ready. Hang on. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to use a pickaxe for construction.
Oh dear. Also, what did the signboard say?
Yeah, today, Penguin races. Also, hello there, Nico. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream, and yeah, welcome to Mario.
Hello.
Our the first game that we're streaming through capture cards. Let's see. I couldn't win the penguin race. I'm more of a slow, leisurely snorkel in the reef kind of toads. Oh, hell. Okay, we can slow down the shell. Alright. If you want to get in one of those penguin races, go talk to the captain.
Alright, Captain, how do we do that?
Not me, the other one. Let's see. We've got a penguin race starting here soon. Want in? Oh, that must be the captain. And then, catch you later. And Captain Toad? Seems like that hooligan is finally going to straighten up and swim right. No, you are not. You are far from that. I've seen mushrooms on the pizza that were more impressive and intimidating than you. Here's a little tip for you. If you pass through those underwater rings, you'll speed up. Now, we kind of figured it out in the race before.
Yeah, it was obvious, didn't it?
Yep. Let's go race again. Alright, this race is on.
No, so this captain was a penguin. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Gotta get to this shell. Okay. There was something I was thinking of with these three colored penguins. but I think the color is off for with one of them for the reference. Because I was considering calling them the Huey, Dewey, and Louie of penguins.
I knew it.
But I'm pretty sure their colors are red, green, and blue, not purple.
Yeah. It's definitely off for a reference, I was thinking, because if they were red, green, yellow, and pink, I would have said, hey, it's the Kirby gang.
Okay, first place still.
Kirby, he has, in some cases, he has variants where when he's split into 4, then he has a red, green, yellow, and pink variant.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's in one of the DS games that I have where he deliberately split into 4, and you have to work with your team of 4 Kirbys to save the place.
Yeah, Amazing Mirror, I believe that is. Let's see,
Mirrorlandia.
117.86. Nice. Here's your gold medal, champ.
Gold medal on the first try. Nice.
Alright. There we go. One more star.
I just remember something.
Hmm?
My introduction to Kirby was not good.
Hello.
I was very young, and my introduction was through ads on the TV with Kirby eating humans.
Yeah, that's not
Contain
good.
their traits. So, yeah, as a very small child, yeah.
Yeah,
And a
my
Hungry
introduction
Luma.
to Kirby. My introduction to Kirby was very good because my introduction was when I was young. One of my parents got me the game Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland.
Isn't that the original? There's the Hungry Luma.
I don't think it's the original because I think the original was like a really old
Kirby
Game
in
Boy version
Dreamland?
where he was, yeah. Dreamland was a little newer than the original. The original, he was like just a little white blob.
Yeah. Okay, we got a new chapter here. We've got a Hungry Luma to deal with and a new galaxy.
Let us begin.
But first, story time. Chapter 5 or 6? Yeah, chapter 5. Home. The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she'd been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that starbits weren't the only thing buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us?" With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still, something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its 2 small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. That's to do it for today. Shorter than the others.
Oh dear.
And I think I almost heard a little mistier there. I think you were about to say house and changed to home during one part.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yep.
Go ahead. And I just realized, I think due to my exposure to those early ads of Kirby, like in the first Kirby commercials, I still avoid Kirby.
I think I was introduced to Kirby through Smash Bros. Actually, I think it was through Smash Bros that I was introduced to most of Nintendo's stuff. The Smash Bros. Melee, to be specific.
And apparently the Smash Bros. Is like probably the only times where Kirby and Mario ever team up.
Yeah.
Because they can't actually cross into each other's dimensions.
Toy Time Galaxy. Okay. And of course there has to be a Pixel Mario, huh?
Yep.
But I will say this, I'm still surprised that Nintendo is over 100 years old as a company.
Yeah. Before they
That's a
made
little surprising,
they made video games, they made cards and other stuff, huh?
Yeah. Here's
I did not know that.
Here's a idea how old they are. When Nintendo was still making card games as such, a certain horrible murderer was roaming in London. On the name of
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. That should give you an idea how old Nintendo is, Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser.
Oh boy, we're going to a metal concert.
Okay.
You were saying?
Well, the concert is on the robot's chest.
And for a second there, I thought you were going to crash into that train.
Okay. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We Gearmos are in charge of upkeep and maintenance here. And, of course, these little jackasses. I think you can already hear one reason why this galaxy is liked.
Yeah. You can hear that very classic Mario music.
Wait. Did you say liked?
Yeah, liked.
Yeah, sorry, I dislike this.
Okay, but many of the fans... Just to be certain that everyone is on the same... This music is basically a remix of the original theme song. And you can't beat these.
Here sounds better. I think it was the train ruining it.
Yeah. With the whistle and all. Okay.
And I see the metal Koopa is impervious to damage.
Yep. If you see a bolt, give it a spin. Okay. Yep. And yeah, we've got some gravity plating going on. Yep.
Because of course the giant toy palace has gravity plate.
Scrap those fire-breathing turtle things with a healthy ground pound. Oh, okay, of course. I've gotten a bit too used to using the spin to beat enemies.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, we know immediately
Okay.
what's beneath there.
Good thing it's a pit of death.
Oh, for
There.
a moment I mistook that for a burger.
Oh, what now?
Burger.
Oh,
You know, burger
I
bomb.
wasn't even sure what I
hamburger.
misheard there.
There we go. Let's see. Oh. I should probably give this one a spin as well, huh?
Yep.
Completely missed that one there.
And with this, I also say, if this place comes apart, we know who to blame now.
Oh dear. But you know the saying, spin to days.
Okay.
Did I get it wrong?
Nah.
I don't know, did you?
Spin to days?
Gotta be
Or is it
careful
spin to
here.
dizzy?
Spin to win.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Uh-oh.
Hesitated too much. Yeah. Bye-bye Mario number who knows how much. I'm not going to put in a death counter.
Yeah, it's a bit late in into the game for that.
Okay.
Actually, it's good we don't for... I feel like if we ever do a death counter from the start, it will go rather badly.
Yeah.
Like,
Our friends are trapped over there.
like you basically ask the game to get cursed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to move over those transitional bits to actually have our gravity switch over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's the case in this game, but I remember in like the original Super Mario, Bowser was like a really hard fight.
If you got this certain timing, it would be really easy, I believe, but otherwise it could be an absolute pain in the ass, yeah. There we go, shortcuts. And out the chimney. Okay. There.
And that
Thank you.
Koopa was busy getting his workout.
Let's see. Ah, yes, of course. You transformed into spring, Mario. Press B at the right moment to bounce high. Boing. Okay, as much as the music here is liked, I do remember this transformation specifically being disliked, because it's a tad hard to control.
It looked more
Yeah,
like
we
it was,
see the result of that.
yeah, at first I thought he was being strangled by a metal snake.
Yeah, it did not look like a transformation at all.
Okay.
I feel like you should be able to do a better power bounce on those metal Koopas. Just like that.
Okay, we need to heal first, so I'm going to be cautious with this first.
Yep.
Yep. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, see, I would hate this.
Come on. There we go. Okay,
I probably would have
there.
flown off the cliff by now.
You would have what?
I said I probably would have flown off the edge by now.
Okay, takes a bit of getting used to. Let's see, what have we
You
here?
you had to blow up the game or something. But I get that you could get frustrated, but that would be a bit far.
Now, whenever you want to
Mario
blow up something in the game, and if I want to blow something up in the game, that's what Mass Effect is for.
Is Mario just bouncing on his head continuously? Oh, and that turns all of those into star bits.
Nom 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 nom.
One level up at
Oh my.
least.
Don't overfeed your gear.
Well,
don't
seeing
know what
how
too many
it said that
Star Bits will
these
do.
star bits are basically sort of sugar, yeah, shouldn't overheat on those.
If we feed enough of those to your gear, he's gonna go turbo mode. Yeah,
Turbo mode?
turbo mode.
Oh, turbo!
Yeah, there is a fan version of Kirby that's called Kerbo, but that's a parody. Okay.
I'm not sure that's a parody I want to be aware of.
Let's clean up the plates.
Oh dear. Also, I'm gonna brush my teeth. Derby, make sure the cat doesn't die.
Seems pretty easy.
Yeah, and a roll. Make sure Derby behaves.
Always behave. What are you talking about?
There. Okay. Finally over at the Mecha Koopa. Or Mecha Bowser. Alright. Okay, I like that the music is a bit beepy, because, well, robots.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we need to do all this. We need to tighten all the springs. Or bolts.
Yep, and not get crushed by the giant wheels.
Oh. Okay, I thought the pipe over there would lead to the next area. So, yep.
Oh.
There we go. That could have ended badly.